Hello everybody, today I am taking you on a driving tour of the Sedona Red Rock Loop. So we're going to start from the upper Red Rock Loop where I'm going to turn into it. On the right hand side, you're not going to be able to see it, but is the Red Rock Senior High School and then the Red Rock Junior High School. It's going to be out of your range because I'm going to hang my camera outside of the driver's side window. We're going to make a couple of quick stops just to show you some of the beautiful scenic overlooks. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to attempt to go into Crescent Moon Ranch. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about some of the homes that are for sale in the Red Rock Loop. There are not that many of them. I think there are about 12 single family homes right now that aren't in the pending phase. We're going to stop at the Red Rock State Park, and from there I'm going to leave, go back out of the lower Red Rock Loop to get to the 89A where I will go home. So I hope you enjoy the video tour of the Sedona Red Rock Loop. I have just turned into the upper Red Rock Loop from State Route 89A, and I've already passed the Red Rock High School and the Red Rock Junior High School on the right, so you've missed that because I'm hanging my GoPro camera out of the driver's side door. But you can see this is just a beautiful scenic loop. A lot of people just drive the loop to look at the scenery. There is, in the distance, you could see Cathedral Rock and a very good angle of Cathedral Rock. The road does get kind of windy and curvy and twisty in here. I'm not at the point yet where you're seeing a lot of homes, although there are a couple little fingers here. You might see some homes, and the road continues on for quite a way. I'm about to turn into the first scenic overlook, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a glimpse of what you can see if you kind of just pull to the side and walk up the hill a little bit. It is extremely windy, so it's going to be a little bit hard to hear me when I'm out. You probably already experienced that, but we're going to just drive into this little scenic pullout and take a look at the scenery here that you can view from the Red Rock Loop. It's just beautiful. I hope you enjoy it. So I am just leaving the scenic overlook, and I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of what you're able to see from the overlook. I'm going to try to head over to Crescent Moon Ranch. Now, we did leave my home late in the day, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get in, but we're driving into the loop now that'll take you to Crescent Moon Ranch. On the left of me, you could see there's probably a hiking trail because there are a bunch of cars that are parked on the side of the road, but you can see this is still very rural in here. I'm coming up on a home that's not for sale on the left, but that's just going to give you a perspective of what some of the homes look like in here. You're starting to see some of them on the left. Now, right now, there are not very many homes for sale in the Red Rock Loop. I think there are 12 active homes that are not in pending status. The lowest price home right now is $999,000. The most expensive home right now is $18 million. But I'm not going to tell you more about, I am going to tell you more about those a little bit later. I just wanted to get an idea of what the homes in this area look like, because it's a lot of them are more spread out and on acreage. You're going to have a higher price tag, and a lot of them have a great view. Of course, in Sedona, right, your price is going to go way up if you have a good view. So right now, I'm hoping we can get into Crescent Moon Ranch. We're turning into the entrance, but I see a lot of cars in line, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get in. So right now you see it's very beautiful and green in here. Thinking, you know, we're gonna get in. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon, so I'm not sure. And when you see those cars, what happens is when we pulled up to the gate, the nice park rater lady came in and said that we can go in, but we have to wait for 3 cars to exit before we can go in. So who knows how long that will take. And after we saw that there's a wait for that, we decided that we're just going to go on to the next stop, which is going to be the Red Rock State Park. But beautiful in here. All right, it's a little bit disappointing that we weren't able to get into Crescent Moon Ranch, but I wasn't too surprised because we left the house so late in the day. My daughter's here on summer break from college, so college students don't get up any early, very early. But we're going to head over to Red Rock State Park. So while we're going, I'm going to show you just get an idea of some of the homes for sale in here. There aren't that many. There are about 12 right now. The least expensive one is just under $1 million. It's a 1,700-ish square foot, a little bit closer to 1,800 square foot at $999,000. And you're probably thinking, wow, that's really expensive. And it is, but the reason for that, the reason for everything being expensive in Sedona is it has a great view. And probably it allows short-term rentals, which will jack up the price tag as well. There are about 12 homes for sale right now. The bulk of the home prices are between $1.5 million and $4 or $5 million in the Red Rock Loop. Excuse me, but I'm going to pull over right now and let you see way on top of the rock. There is this amazing home that people stop and then they ask, "What is that?" It's a house. It's a private house. So take a look at this. It's just really amazing. All right, I apologize for my hands being a little bit shaky when I tried to zoom in on that house, but I had to stop and show that to you. And I have a handheld camera that I was looking at that home with, and when I zoom in, my hand does get a little bit shaky, and it's a very windy day, so, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to show you what that is, because a lot of times we'll drive by and people say, "What is that? Is that a private home? Is it a hotel? Is it a museum?" And no, it's somebody's private home, so that's pretty amazing. So now we're headed over to the Red Rock State Park. You can see the drive-in. It's very beautiful and green, and it's late in the day, so I hope that we can still get in. If we do, we're not going to be able to have that much time there, so maybe I would take you on another video tour later on, but I wanted to have you get an idea, since we're here, of what the park looks like, and it's very green. Basically, there's a lot of hiking. There's a gift shop, there's a visitor center, there's a couple of places to pull over and explore on your way in. There are some heavy hiking trail. I don't want to say heavy. There's some advanced hiking trail. Today we're only going to have time to go into one of the very simple hiking trails because it's so late in the day, but it's got some nice scenery of the creek, some nice scenery of the Cathedral Rock from the distance, so I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to go in and let you see what those sites look like. So let's just see if the guard will let us in this late in the day. It's almost 4 o'clock. I think the park closes at 5, so we don't have much time. And yeah, I'm going to still have to pay the full parking fee to get in for just an hour, but I think it'll be worth it because it's very pretty in here, and I hope you enjoy the scenery. All right, that was the Red Rock State Park compilation of scenery. I hope you enjoyed that. Now we're leaving the park and I'm about to head home. So the drive out of the park is also very pretty, so I wanted to keep the camera on. You can see it's still very green here, and this is, you know, midsummer when it's very dry. The monsoons haven't hit us yet, so it's still very dry all around us. Now, before I was talking about some of the homes for sale here in the Red Rock State Loop, and I think I mentioned that the bulk of the homes are going to be between $1.5 million and $4 million. However, there are a couple of outliers, and the most expensive homes for sale, I think, the two most expensive homes for sale in Sedona right now might be in this loop. The first one is about $13 million. It's like $13.75 million. That is a 6,300 square foot total when you count all of the buildings. And that one is on about 35 acres. And then the most expensive one here right now is $18.5 million. That has a total square footage of about 4,700 square feet, and that's more than one building. That's, you know, main house and a guest house and a couple of outbuildings, but that one is on 57 acres. That is beautiful. Both of those, if you were ever interested in those, I could show that to you. However, when you get into such high scale, high price real estate, before you're able to take a tour, the listing agent usually requires you to provide them with proof of funds. So I would need that in order to schedule an appointment. But if you're ever interested in a beautiful upscale property, there are two of them right here in the Red Rock Loop. So we're about leaving the park right now. It was a fun day. I hope you enjoy it. Bummed that we couldn't get into Crescent Moon, but I think I have a lot of footage for you to enjoy, and I can go back to do this Crescent Moon a little bit later. I do like doing these driving tours. They're kind of fun to do, but put in the comments below if you like these or if you'd rather have the traditional talking head style videos. But I've gotten pretty good luck with the driving tours, and it's just me hanging the GoPro out the window as I drive through some of the neighborhoods in northern Arizona. Now, I am almost to the 89A where I'll be going home, and I hope you enjoyed the Red Rock Loop. So that concludes the tour today of the Sedona Red Rock Loop. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed some of the scenery. If you have any questions about buying or selling a property in Sedona, Verde Valley, Flagstaff, Prescott area, I am a realtor. My name is Dawn Dickinson. You can always get in touch with me by going to the contact information in the description below, or you can go to my website even and schedule a Zoom call or a phone call, text, email. I will get back to you. The channel is Living in Northern Arizona. I post videos like this every single week, so if you like the video, please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up, the like button, because that helps other people to find this video. And if you do like the video, I suggest you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, because I post this type of content every single week, and I hope you find this helpful, and I hope to see you back here again next week.